Hello. Hi. So now on Saturdays, I go live on YouTube and on Instagram. Both, sorry, YouTube and Instagram. So both places. But hi, today we're talking about laser hair removal. I have like everything written down because I realized it's sort of a sensitive thing and I did not want to miss anything. So, as a drill, we are going to again wait for some time for more people to join in. But anyone who's here, I have tons of questions on laser hair removal, like tons. Wow. I don't think that I've had any question as much as I've had this. So, anyone who's here on Instagram, going to talk about permanent laser hair removal. If you have any question, then you can write down while I'm talking, or you can write down now, and I will come back to it, when the topic comes. And same for YouTube, the drill. If you have any questions on laser hair removal, please write down, and I'll come back to you. Hi Neha, hi Jyoti, hi Divya, long time. Hi Aishwarya, hi Kavita, hi Rupali. So we're going to wait for 2 to 3 minutes for more people to join because that's generally, if you have attended my live, then that's what generally I do. I'm thinking if I should open my hair. Are they looking like too stiff? Hi Anusha. Anu Sharma. Sorry, I read Anusha. So hi guys, whoever has joined me today, we're going to talk about laser hair removal. We are going to wait for a minute for more people to join in, and post that, let me know if you have any questions, and we will answer that. Okay. Hi Kamakshi. Hi Minakshi. Thank you. This kaftan is from a local brand called Amalia. I've tagged them in one of my stories. Okay, let's begin. Question number one, before I begin, because I have tons of questions. So, first, I want to understand, has anyone got laser hair removal done? Hi, Achal. Hi, Mom Uninterrupted. Hi, whoever's there on YouTube, because I'll not know who's there online. So, hello. Okay, Mom Uninterrupted is thinking of getting done. Purna has not got it done. Okay, so I got my laser hair removal done 7 or 8 years back. And I'm going to say that if you're someone who's concerned about body hair, then it's the best investment that you can do for yourself. Now, whenever you're spending money, okay, don't look at it what you're spending currently. For example, if obviously laser hair removal is a huge amount when you're getting like your legs, your arms, your underarms, your upper lip, your face, whatever you're getting done, it's a huge amount. So you have to think of whether you want to spend that amount or not. But once you decide, when you're contemplating this, don't make cost as your only factor whether you want to do it or not. What ideally you should do it, write down that whether you are waxing, whether you're using your razor, whatever you're using, what is the yearly expense of that. So when you get your laser hair removal done, in how many years, there is this whole accounting no profit no loss sort of thing. Okay, so don't just look at account. So I got my laser hair removal 6 or 7 years back, or even before. The first thing when I started earning from image consulting was I started keeping money aside so that I can get laser hair removal done, because I was very clear. Now again, I'm not saying that women need to have clean, hairless bodies. It is up to you. If the hair on your legs, your hands, they affect you, and you're using other methods of hair removal, then I would say that laser hair removal 100%. So if tomorrow, if my daughter who's 6 now, but if she's also someone that who wants to get waxing and all done at a later stage, I will in fact advise her to get laser hair removal done. So clearly, I'm all sold for it, but I'm going to give you a pros and cons list so you can make your informed choice. I have these questions. Okay, I'm just going to quickly read out and say what I'm covering. So Jyoti says, please talk about your laser hair at your upper lip area. Okay, we're going to discuss that. Ashwarya says, what are the good qualities or techniques to look around for good laser treatment providing clinic? Fantastic question. We'll look at that. And can we begin? Okay, so first things, I'll have literally like prepared like a list so I don't miss out. Okay, the first thing is it is called laser hair removal, but it's not a laser hair removal, it's a laser hair reduction. It's called removal because 90% of the hair goes away. Nobody can guarantee 100% removal of hair. I hope you understand that it's a very person to person, a body to body experience. Face of all the body, face is the place which is hormonal. So upper lip or anything that you get it done on the face, it's not necessary that it's going to stay permanent, as opposed to your underarms, your hand, your legs, your bikini area, back, front, whatever you're getting done, they will stay lifelong in majority of the cases, but face will not stay lifelong for anyone. So, upper lip and face laser, if you're getting done, then the chances are that after 7 or 8 years, you might have to get it again, depending on how your body is and how your hormones are, because they are called hormonal area. So, first thing, please remember that laser hair removal is actually a laser hair reduction technique. It is not removal. 100% hair can never be out of your body, whether it's hands or legs or whatever part of the body you're planning in. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing is the contrast. Okay, the second thing is, how many of you have heard of IPL and laser hair removal? Okay, so quickly write down, whether on YouTube or whether on Instagram, quickly write down, because I have like tons of topics to cover and I don't know if 1 hour will be enough. So I want to cover everything to give you an informed decision or a choice to make. But tell me, how many of you have heard of IPL and laser hair removal? Just be quick if you're going to write. Okay, I'm assuming. Okay, everywhere it's mentioned IPL. Yes. Okay, so now IPL and laser hair removal are two different techniques. IPL is something that you can do at home. There are small IPL machines. Laser, there are 6 or 7 types of laser hair removal. Okay, I got it done for a technology called ND-YAG. N for Noida, D for Delhi, and YAG. So my laser technology was ND-YAG laser technology, because 7 or 8 years back in India, that was the topmost technology for laser available. So there are total 6 or 7 laser technologies, and they are called laser hair removal. IPL is not laser hair removal, and the reason being that the laser hair removal works fantastic in the contrast of skin. So laser hair removal works fantastic for women or men who have dark hair on their brown skin. Okay, so when you have dark thick hair and lighter the skin, so like I've got it done, but like I don't know if you can see, this tiny hair is still there. Now it's like really less that for you to even observe, but there is a difference. So when you have lighter skin and you have golden hair, the laser might not work for you. You need like a skin with darker hair. So your hair on the skin has to be like, for example, look at my forehead and then look at these baby hair. They are darker. So if I get laser hair removal done, these will go because of the contrast. It has to be darker, thicker hair and lighter skin, as opposed to like in comparison to your hair. Laser removal works fantastic for that. Besides that, for people who have lighter skin, lighter hair, golden hair on their body, IPL is something they use, because laser doesn't work well for this quality of hair. All right, so please remember laser works well for your doctor will also tell you. I'm just telling you this when, so that you can keep in mind, but always go to your doctor. The second thing is that whenever you're getting laser hair removal done, that time it is not a one sitting thing. Okay, so laser hair removal is not key you go for one sitting and everything is done. It's a minimum 5 to 6 sitting arrangement. Okay, Durlab Saris and Handloom, can you please stop writing or I'll have to remove you from the live because I want people to be able to ask questions on laser. So if you keep on writing, I will have to remove you. Okay? Hi Shraddha. So Indian skin tone, which one would you recommend? Laser hair removal is for Indian skin tone. IPL will not work for Indian skin tone unless you have golden or lighter color hair on your hands and legs. Like some men and women, they don't have so much hair. IPL will not last much. If you actually look at technical videos on laser hair removal, you will understand that laser hair removal goes inside, penetrates the laser rays, and the root is out, so the hair doesn't grow again. With IPL, it's just an advanced way of waxing. So if you have to wax every 20 days, maybe with IPL you will do it every once in 2 months or once in 1.5 months. But IPL doesn't remove hair from your roots. IPL is great for people who have lighter hair because laser doesn't work well for them. But for Indian skin or when you have darker hair than your current skin, then laser hair removal works very well. Okay, the next thing is, like I said, the types of lasers. There are 6 or 7 types of lasers. I got ND-YAG done because that was advanced that time. You need to check with your doctor. The third thing, if you're someone from India who's joining me, 8 years back there was this whole thing about Kaya Skin Clinic. I don't know if they're still there or not. Whenever you're getting a laser hair removal done, it's okay, it is a sort of a, would you go, if at all, go and get a Botox done from just any technician? Would you just go to your salon and say, oh, I need a Botox injection? No, right? Because when we think of Botox, we think of a very heavy duty injection for your face, and you don't want to risk it to any technician. Similarly, when we talk about laser hair removal, I'm going to say don't just go to any salon, irrespective of how high end it is. You need a dermatologist who can check your skin, who can decide the laser ray frequency for you. And I'm going to share later on one bad experience that I had because I did my laser in 2 parts. I got my legs done first, and then I got my hands and underarms and bikini area done. So when we are talking about a laser technician, I am talking about a great dermatologist and not a technician per se. If you don't have a great technician, it's going to be, you don't know whether it's going to work for you well for your body, your skin or not. Okay, the laser frequency rays, if has any one of you gotten a tattoo done, like a tattoo or eyebrow embroidery or threading or something done which is to do with laser or some sort of a needle, then you will understand that with laser it penetrates your skin, and when it penetrates your skin you need a technician who can tell you how it works. So please make sure that whenever you're getting laser hair removal done, in fact there is this something called as pico for skin, so you can get a pico laser for your skin. I personally believe that facials are just like a self love sort of like how you apply a face mask. Facials are exactly like that. Facials don't do much to your skin. If you're really looking for brightening, I'm not saying whitening, I'm saying brightening of skin. If you have a lot of dead cells, if you have a lot of blackheads, then I'll say instead of spending 1,000, 1,500 on your facials every month or two, save that money, spend 3 to 4 thousand on a pico laser once in 6 months. Pico laser will create the upper dermis, the upper, what do you say, I don't know the technical terms, but the upper layer of the skin which is filled of all the dead cells and dead skin and all that, and pico laser will do that. Similarly, for laser, when we are talking about laser, any kind of laser for your skin, I'm going to suggest always go to a great dermatologist. If you are in Mumbai, then I like Dr. Marwa. He's a fantastic dermatologist. He's based in Andheri West. And I got my laser done from Dr. Mona. So I don't know where is she practicing now, because she used to practice with another clinic earlier, but I can get their numbers if anyone's interested, just DM me. So Dr. Marwa and Dr. Mona in Bombay are really good. All right. The next is, like I said, hair removal is permanent for your hands, your legs, your bikini area, your back, if you're doing your stomach, your chest, whichever area, except for the face. Laser hair removal on face is never permanent, no matter what anyone has to say. Okay, I'm going to take a quick 30-second break and see if you have any questions. Then I can move on with other things. I can move on with the pros and cons and everything. I have tons of questions. I'm going to. Okay, so first is, someone has said, please share your journey. What led you to finally decide on laser? Okay, so why I decided on laser was, I was tired of waxing. Okay. I just find waxing to be a chore. I started waxing when I was 16 years old. Yeah, 15 or 16 years old. And it just felt too much every month. And the whole cycle of wearing clothes is dependent on whether your legs and your hands are waxed or not. So by the time I was 24, 25, I had stopped waxing, and I used to use razor for my underarms and, for hands and legs and wherever. Plus, I started developing the ingrowth of hair, and I started reading a lot on laser. And that's when I decided that I'm going to get laser done. Okay. The next question is it permanent? It is permanent except for your face, because face is a hormonal area. So whenever it's a hormonal area, those places no doctor can guarantee. In fact, I wanted to get my eyebrows also laser hair done, meaning that my eyebrows have a good shape, so don't have to go for threading and all every time. But my doctor suggested not to do it. That's why I like doctors who are very genuine and open to you and share. So Dr. Mona told me that if I get even eyebrows done, then when I in my 40s, 50s, 60s, I don't know how my skin is going to react. I don't know how hormonal changes I'll have. And then she said, you don't know how the proportion will be, so don't get your eyebrows done. I got my upper lip done. I've not gotten my face done, but my upper lip I still have to thread every 2 to 3 months, because my hair has started coming back. So yes, laser hair removal, rest of the body is permanent, but not on your face. Okay. The next question is, uh, what can go wrong? Fantastic question. This comes into your do's and don'ts, or pros and cons, whatever you want to think. When I decided to get laser hair removal done, I first went to Dr. Mona, and then she quoted me. So I spent like a lakh for full body. And again, I'm sharing these costs, but I don't want judgment. I literally saved for it from, I don't know why I'm justifying myself, but I'm just letting you know that it is an expensive treatment. So when I decided to get laser hair treatment done, I obviously wanted to save money. I'm like, I don't want to spend so much money. So I went for someone who is not a dermatologist. She was a doctor, but she was a homeopath doctor who had learned laser and skin and everything in a skin institute. So, like Kaya, something like Kaya, where in Kaya, the technicians are not doctors. And that's my biggest learning. When I went to her and we started laser, the first session was all right. My skin did not react. But in the first session, 80% of my hair had gone. So the second session happened after 2.5 months, and the laser frequency, the technician did not adjust my laser frequency for the legs, and my legs burnt. So for the next 6 or 7 months, there were huge burn marks on my legs. I don't have those marks anymore, but those huge burn marks were because the laser frequency was not adjusted to this new hair growth. So I have, yeah, That's what can go wrong, actually. Just to answer your question, that the laser frequency, if it's not a trained dermatologist, the laser frequency can go wrong, and your legs or hands or your face, wherever the laser is used, it will burn. It's still a laser. Please, guys, remember that there is still a very high concentrated ray beam of that instrument that is sort of injected in your skin. So it's harsh if not done under proper guidance. Side effects. There are no side effects except for what I said, what can go wrong. There are absolutely no side effects. The doctors advise that don't wax when your hair comes. Like between the two sittings, the doctors will tell you not to wax, but you can use a razor, because waxing removes something, from deep within, not like totally removing the hair, but it does. That's why. All right. Is bikini laser hair treatment risky? Okay. It is only risky if you don't go to a good doctor. Bikini laser hair removal, from my experiences, it's not tricky, but it's a pain level on your knees and on the elbows. It used to hurt me a lot when I was getting laser done. So here, I on my hands, I don't have hair. I like 95% of my hair is gone. I use a razor in the shower once in 6 or 7 months, just for me. I don't think the hair is visible at all. I just do it for me. But on my legs, I still do it once in 3 months, because around my knees I still get hair, because while I was getting the laser hair removal done, I couldn't bear that pain on my knees. Similarly, for bikini area, because it's extremely sensitive, I was not able to bear the pain. So for bikini, I took 8 to 10 sessions, and for hands, I did 5 sessions, and for legs, I did 7 sessions. Yeah, 7 sessions. It's not risky. It's just that the pain tolerance level from person to person is different. For I'll take all questions. Okay, I know there are going to be a lot of questions, so I'm going to take all questions and answer. The next one is, where to do clinic or salon? Cost in Singapore. I don't know the cost in Singapore because I got it done in India. But don't go to a salon, because Singapore has a huge salon culture. All the aesthetic clinics. There are like huge deal of aesthetic clinics on Orchard Road, at Juchiat, and other places. But if you're based in Singapore, I would sincerely suggest go to a dermatologist who does these treatment. Talk to them. If they have a tie up with the clinic, go to them directly. Never go to a clinic to get anything done. Like for me, I know what is pico laser because I've got it done a lot of times. So now if I have to get pico done, then I'll know what questions I want to ask the technician. If you're unaware and you're doing it the first time, never go to a salon, always a dermatologist. The next question is, okay, let's take from here and then I will. Chenali says, isn't laser hair removal harmful for bikini waxing since it radiates frequency? Is it permanent? If yes, please suggest good clinics in India. Chenali, if you're based in Bombay, then I have reference of good clinics. Rest of the part, I don't. You should go to a good dermatologist. Don't go to a laser removal clinic. A dermat can advise you what to do. They can see your skin, aftercare, everything. Laser hair removal is not harmful for bikini area if done with a good dermatologist, a doctor who can understand you. Okay. Shraddha says, roughly how many sessions required for any part? It depends on hair growth, but my hands was the easiest. It took me 5 sessions. My legs took me 7, and my bikini took me 10. With laser, does skin get brighter? A tad bit, because it removes the dead skin. But otherwise, again, the skin, when the new skin comes and the skin starts getting darker, then on a regular basis, you can use any, cleansing balm or any, wow, I can't think of any scrub. Ishwarya says, thanks for sharing. Always love how you keep it real. Oh, thank you. Okay. So next question. This is so important. I want entire body laser. I had trial at Kaya, ND Yag. Please guide me. I am actually biased against Kaya. I wouldn't advise anyone to go to Kaya, because when I got this done, years back, laser was not very popular in India, in the sense that a lot of celebrities used to get it done, A-list celebrities and business houses. But when I got it done, and then I I had a lot of clients who would go and get it done. I've always suggested them to go to doctors, because any friend or client who's gone to Kaya, I can tell you their experience was so bad in terms of, I just felt that Kaya was a money making machine and they were not actually using the proper techniques. And I could be wrong. I have not been to that clinic myself, but I am extremely biased against Kaya. So I don't know. Research, go to a dermatologist. That's going to be my tagline for today: go to a dermatologist. The next one is any at home devices. No, laser cannot be done at home. Laser and IPL are two different things. So there are lots of devices for IPL, but oh, sorry. Okay, let's take this question. There are lots of devices for IPL at home, but not for laser. So please don't get laser done. I mean, please don't get IPL machine at home. It's it's waste of money for our kind of hair. If you have thick hair, IPL is not going to work. If you have lighter golden hair, then IPL will work. Okay. Is it safe for teenager to get it done? Um, I don't have an experience because my daughter's also young and I've not like got it done. But I would say that above 18 should be okay. At least that's what I intend to do with my daughter. If she's wanting to get waxing or anything done, then I would prefer a laser. But I wouldn't say younger than that. Also, keep in mind that it's a year-long process. So if your son or your daughter and whoever you are trying to get this done for, if it's an important year in their studies, then don't hamper it, because it's a year-long process. So I don't want their studies to be affected for this. Okay, next question. The best aesthetics with best prices. I wouldn't know that because I got really long time back done. But I know the costs are still same. The costs have not increased or reduced. I got hands, legs, bikini, underarm, and upper lip done. Can I say, even if you are not wanting to get laser done, underarm laser hair removal is a game changer. That just changes your whole outlook towards laser hair removal. So underarm hair laser is something that you can opt for, look for getting it done. The next is someone said, okay, this can't be shared, but they started laser on face pre-COVID, had to stop. Yeah, you can. If you started laser pre-COVID, obviously you can get in touch with your doctor and start and getting done again. Does the kind of machine the doctor really matter? Yes, 100%. The kind of machine that the doctor uses matters. So sit with your doctor. For all treatments like this, I wouldn't suggest that just go walking one fine day, I'm getting laser done. No, I would say meet 2 to 3 dermatologists. If you have a set for me, when I feel settled in a new place, when I know the dermatologist, the GP there, because a dermat, a gynac, and a GP are very important doctors for us. I don't want to just take a non-informed decision. Also, I'll go to a dermat that a friend suggested, but I would still talk to the dermat. What does the dermat say? Maybe between me and my friend, the technology is different. So I don't know the new technologies that are there at this very moment in different countries, but whatever it is, go to the dermatologist and do ask them. After that, new hair growth is hard and fast, and also skin becomes blackish. No, no, no. With laser, skin will only become black if you get burn marks. Okay, only then your skin will become black. Okay, my foot is sleeping and my leg is hurting because I'm sitting down. Bad decision. But now I can't like put my legs out because I have two machines to manage. Yay, Jainee. Okay. So yes, it's a myth that hair will grow hard and fast. Hair will not grow, right? Because laser hair removal is that it removes hair from your body. How many sessions are ideal for perfect laser treatment? Person to person, there are no ideal sessions, but 4 to 5 is minimum that will happen. How permanent is it and how painful it is? It is permanent in the sense it's a reduction, except for your face. Rest of the body is permanent. How painful it is? It's exactly like your COVID injection. I don't think it's more painful, but because it's concentrated spaces, they definitely apply a cooling gel. So if you have ever been a biological mother and have had a baby, then you know the cooling gel they apply on the stomach before they do your scan. It's a very similar cooling gel they apply before they do laser. They don't just do laser like on your bare skin. They apply a cooling gel because the laser is harsh lights. Next question is, will it give any side effects in future cancer cells? No, no, no. You know, this is one of the biggest myth that people have, that laser gives you cancer cells. It doesn't. Does it last in humid SG weather? Yes, it doesn't matter what weather it is. Um, Drip Story says, does the area where laser is done gets dark after a period of time? No, it doesn't. It doesn't get dark. Is laser treatment the permanent solution for bikini line? Yes. Okay, I think those are the questions here. How about oh, I have questions here also. Okay. Mira says, does laser hair brightens or darkens? What effect gives apart from removal of hair? Nothing. It does nothing. It just removes your hair. For that very time, it will lighten your skin, because you know the dead skin's not there. But after that, your skin becomes normal. So if you look at my hands, like for example, I don't know what to show you. If you can see all these things, these are normal hand things. The texture that is there, laser doesn't clear that out. I mean, temporary it does, but otherwise it doesn't. Chinali says it was indeed informative session. Thank you. Sonalika says, will laser lighten the darkness of underarms? That's a good question. I've never read about it. It's a good thing to, research before you plan to get it done. From a very technical perspective, I think that it should lighten, but I'm not too sure whether it will. Okay, so people on Instagram, why don't you type more questions on what you want to know on laser? Because I think that I have covered everything. Uh, One thing I read now is that you should avoid laser hair treatment when you are pregnant or breastfeeding, or if you have an existing skin condition, because there is no research on that, but I'm sure that your doctor will tell you. So why don't you start writing more questions on laser, and I'll switch off YouTube by then, and then I'll come to you. So thank you everyone for being live on YouTube. And if you have any questions, write in the comment sections. I'll see you next time.